Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping right into a really simple but incredibly powerful dietary tweak for healthy aging. The focus? Over 50? Eat more salmon for a healthy lifestyle. We're going to unpack exactly why the source material highlights this specific fish, look at the absolute best ways to prepare it, and figure out how to seamlessly drop it right into your daily routine. Okay, let's dive into this. The source material hits us with this great point right off the bat. Over 50, one delicious food can be a smart addition to a healthy diet. Hitting your 50s is a huge milestone, right? But it's also a time when our bodies are naturally changing, and frankly, our nutritional needs shift right along with them. The source specifically calls out this demographic because this is the exact moment we need to start actively working with our bodies, instead of just coasting on whatever we did in our 20s or 30s. And the really beautiful thing here, you don't have to completely overhaul your entire life overnight. It literally says that just one delicious food can be that smart addition in. It's a great reminder that making a highly strategic, incredibly tasty choice can be a foundational pillar of a healthy diet. Health and flavor, they can absolutely coexist on the same plate. Section 1. Why salmon after 50? Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is how directly the source connects the specific components of the food to the exact outcomes we're looking for as we age. When you get down to the underlying mechanics, it all really comes down to two key nutrients. First up, high-quality protein. The source notes this is absolutely essential for a balanced diet. As we get older, keeping our protein intake balanced and steady is crucial. It's basically the building block that keeps our bodies resilient, strong, and functioning at their absolute peak. It really anchors the whole meal. And secondly, healthy fats. This is the real secret weapon here, as it directly supports overall healthy aging. You know, it isn't just about counting calories, it's about getting the right kind of calories. These healthy fats are called out specifically because they play a super proactive role in the aging process. They ensure your diet is actively working to support your body's long-term vitality. Section 2. Smart cooking methods. Okay, so understanding the nutritional powerhouse that is salmon is really only the first half of the equation. The second half, and honestly, I'd argue it's just as important, is exactly how we prepare it. The absolutely crucial point here is preserving those benefits we just talked about. The recommended methods are baking, grilling, or air frying. On the flip side, we absolutely need to avoid deep frying. Think back to those healthy fats for a second. If you take a gorgeous piece of fish that is naturally rich in healthy fats and you just drop it into a deep fryer, you are completely defeating the purpose. You're overwhelming the food with elements that actively counteract the goal of healthy aging. By opting to bake, grill, or air fry, you're using smart cooking methods that actually preserve the integrity of those high-quality proteins and fats. It lets the natural flavor shine through without adding all that extra baggage your body just doesn't need. Section 3. Building a balanced meal. And this brilliantly illustrates our next focus. We've established the star of the show and we know how to cook it, so now let's look at the entire context of the plate. Here is how this builds step by step into a totally practical, everyday routine. Step 1 is setting our foundation. Add your baked, grilled, or air-fried salmon. We know exactly why that's there. Bring on the high-quality protein and healthy fats. Step 2, pair it with vibrant vegetables like broccoli and carrots for those absolutely crucial micronutrients and fiber. And then step 3, incorporate whole grains like brown rice or maybe some quinoa. That gives you sustained energy that perfectly complements the protein and the veggies. When you walk through these 3 steps chronologically, you realize you aren't just tossing random food onto a plate, you are intentionally crafting a meal designed specifically for balanced, healthy aging. It's taking control of your nutrition in a highly structured, yet super delicious way. This perfectly highlights a foundational philosophy from our source material. Healthy food choices every day make a difference over time. Let's be real, this isn't about eating flawlessly for one single day and expecting a miracle, right? It's all about that compounding effect. Every single time you choose the baked salmon over the deep fried option, every time you add that side of broccoli and quinoa, you are literally casting a vote for your long-term health. Over time, those daily smart additions accumulate into a profoundly healthier lifestyle. And hey, if you love digging into this kind of structured, evidence-informed approach to aging well, the source encourages you to follow @Vitalvora for more healthy aging tips. It's all about keeping yourself surrounded with good information that empowers your daily choices. Finally, as we wrap up today's explainer, it's absolutely vital to cover this disclaimer. The information we've gone through today is for educational purposes only. It is not medical advice. We all have completely unique bodies, and our nutritional needs vary wildly from person to person. Always make sure to consult your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian for personalized advice tailored to your specific health journey. But before you go, I want to leave you with this to chew on, pun intended. Now that you know the power of this one simple addition, what small, delicious change will you make on your plate tonight to fuel your absolute best self tomorrow? Really think about it. Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep growing, and for sure, keep making those smart choices.